because and on the dim money crassy no e this kasam no ba
wasanka evolve
and your omonya ntem so the yesu ka che Judas so the all ye ntem omonya ntem because delegates ni kum aspirants no papa say so person di MP Brow bebre no
adano no obi eyanhwemu diska
ohia ebi asa abeka ho
said the ekon ebi abeka
no ono de no oye no the immediate time na obedi MP no but na obedi MP a yo sase be fie miensa mfie na ye to aba no ye ha no sase akokwa ayie na ko wedding na utuatua school fees na o ya doye constituency no mu a ansa na beka yi a abebi ato aba na afi na obeti asimi enti won calculate wo ka obebo bewie no na hwe sika e de ma as MP akatua de ramra se bejo no mo say ye no ye ho yanke aba so mo ka se wo ne go bebre ramra se we say ye MP sa no di nkomo a o meka kire wo say ahia mi nko bio
den etuom so ho ne tuom fu ade ne yese kosom nkade ekosom de senka yem first kan koto
nti omo sa no
yem first kan koto ne
kosom tigini ska iska koto
dabi osom de diska koto sen sa ade a me kosom bese me koto how ene ma question marks bebre wo ho no se me ba be som wo fa to me ba be som se ne ma me ntues ka ma me som ene
ene ye wo mo nso a nyame adom mu bia on peso mo ko no mu nya kwan de boa o mo search MPs no ono no okwa de onya na parliament ono nya no de beto de na de o aba no bra odi ne kui ndi ono no de he wants an opportunity to serve the constituency o no hu MPs hu o sase abun se enyuma a wo ye no bi opposition ba wo hu se opposition po ye adwuma pa ba obo odo mo maka na omadwe on sadoro de na wo no de okọ na ohunu se na de ne te a won se ntido bo nsa hwe a bebrebe ye one term MPs because e ka oboye no na 4 years no wentimi ante a obi diska kase beba na obetu no but de ono ba so obesom no de enye nyese bi oba be pay bibi edikwan obefa so a the manfo be ye adwuma ma o magina tumu no eno no odwere ho nti delegate system no free why so you say MPP for about nipa more than 200,000 211,000 that no say calculation no ha say so mo bia 400 Ghana cedis kra that's what we say so mo ba aspirants do tutua so tuya sa 200 sa 400 cedis no e ma 214,000 people obake ka bo mo na wa to say o call round back on 85 million
if you do
85 million Ghana cedis.
Wow. Can 850 billion. Wow.
My delegate be here for
one round.
One round. Do omo makwa ba no de omo asem.
You should calculate as.
Ti je say nipa no wo ho do. No so de wan fa bi amakra e beto ama wo. Nti say yes spread pa na fa say bi MPP o hyi. Na fa say party ni base cry bi 4 million cry. You fa say 4 million. So, omo card bearer 4 million. Now, so pay flag bearer. How much will you pay? Say na bit.
175 million Ghana cedis. Over there, a bit.
So, enye possible. So, go so any panier 4 million. Na ka se obemu bia 100 cedis kra. You are talking about 400 million Ghana cedis. Yes. Na we wait till the 100 cedis atwagi. So, enti omo tre mo a ebe ma constituency bia nya nipa party bia nya nipa dodo no ape no. E ba sakra mo ton na mo mre.
Say dodo na ape.
So, say this na omo base e 4 million. Na 4 million no koto abana dodo no se we ni epe no a. Omo hia kakra bi floating ni kakra bi na eso. The same thing will apply to MPP. Because delegate system there na ko the highest bidder.
Say so economy na mu nyansa na bem.
Omo kwa mbefa so. Say me hu omo go so omo etrem nti omo ye ne say ye. Ke mo mpa se be no be next election no. Na nipa be 500,000 and na air tour.
Delegates every card bearer.
Now omo call manim sa. So card bearer member in good standing. Yes, or koje card no akoda. Oje card na utua auto. E ba sa de a. Wo ho kwaye se utumi etubi. So America for the say ya. Debi.
We share delegates. So betwe share party members nyina tojuwana.
Sa. Di upa obodwa na omu nyina ba bia Jubilee Park so. Ombekọ ho de a. Na ko constituency bia na obo park ba ko na omu nyina ba. Card bearer members no maba. Na right. Yeah, some of the work no e kan no pay na yenkwe no open our phones. O se phone bi a pebeje tutu na kakra. Se ni what scientific hospital so o se bra na afidie bi a wo ho a so de hwe wo ma hoto wo no ni na bi a krado e obetim di abo. Ye some of the work no kake.
Yes, I said daily graphic as usual. And ya de shase na no pay na banner headline 211,849 delegates to elect MPP flag bearer. Party promotes free, fair polls. It is wise. Wano emfoni ewa hanma. Yami aduma hwebe memenda na chese nipa num no bia kohwe bebia obegina yeto abani wia emmobe no 9 de na chese bebia kwa akoda na kwabena Japan wo se Kennedy Japan wo se Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wo se Brian Champo se Dr. Osayo Aduchumu no bia hu bebia ogina na chese bebia eko
Kamra so prepare for whatever outcome.
Whatever no so no to say Saturday no se bi Oni tu ewu a ohunu.
Sao.
Oh, oni tu ewu a ohunu. Oni tu ewu a ohunu. And then said the aye ne de.
The aye na aye.
Ya na akoye. The aye na aye. In fact, was the baby bia na nra.
Kankam.
Okay bi ma ye friends.
Ah, otutu bi ma na ken pa. Asemasa. Ntumi fa osika me say faso a wanya ho pipim pa. Hwan na nya contract chen wo. Ya o ne. Oh, sorry, I know you party no buniaye.
Anyway, ti ya hwe ni memenda hwebe ya be hwe de obedin kunim na penny powder election na no say o show bia boss say emu beda ho fine che say obia nkosisi obi e wo ho no e wo ha afa ukosoro ho no ma Metro Mass wasem yi asan apiem na Metro Mass eno enanei abetodwa we penny pa oda Metro Mass anom ora Harun Apple ono enede atudwa se enei omo bae mfie be miensa ni afe no mahu se spare pass eye container 40 feet container ena akaporto mfie mienu ene miensa so ni a wo mu entimi enkoyiye na ode sobo no ebo abandada na twamu ene mpanyifo a no mo hoso mo yenhwe han emenei mfie be miensa na spare pass omo ede car Metro Mass no ho ede bae no wo mu entimi ankoyi. Now that question we dey na yam na kakra. So we buy property na me boa. When you buy property, nti ho duties ni nkro ne ba minim said the ho nsam.
Say Metro Mass one na tuya.
Wo betua all right. Yeah. But at least you betima ma waiver. Said your man waiver.
Your mom waiver.
Betima ma waiver. And now his car Sebio, according to no buyer or digitalization, but to Ghana or Buana say, to recoup about 17 million Ghana cedis a month.
Yeah.
Na previous one you could put around by 10 million a month. Na and they says ska usen kurane that's why timuntimin ko yima said you boat not esaya near Pakistan.
Big band.
Course and yamudia. And your individual be dia say individual transport owner. Men can to be as won't share other transport owners.
Me say
Hano. Na mon share some
08 Temla.
Na share ba ko na
friend warehouse pa spare pass a wakra begu ho a
VIP
car no ho torch ma no dia besi o yeah
but look at the situation like this and look at what is happening
me you say we odi atudwe omo ano omo da Metro Mass abandada no so ba bi omo ano because we ye no krepa say Metro Mass ya na say wa ebobi auction no say omo spare pass abeka port mfie mienu dia then ye Ghana nyomai
enyomai ampa Ghana nyomai enyomai abia
krepa dia Ghana nyomai
bia mfo bia ho
Ghana nyomai
ihe za boso mbeso no begina ketua no baby anyway ma yanko eye road accidents ho na yenhwe se last year nko nipa ewuye 2949 ena mo fa eye ka kwahye mu ehwero mo nkwa the highest in 35 years. In fear, you are sending me way and I was so pa 35 years. Way and I was so pa. Na so kabo ma 35 years in no nipa ewu ewo road Kankwehye mu kwa 63,599 a ma fa Kankwehye ho so ewu we road safety authority for and it's statistics about betudwa ti it should tell us either say kwan na enye drivers na ye careless e kwan so anaso mo so mo hwe ema eye prepare ye call kwan so no mo nyom adwuma yi a is up to whoever is in charge no hwe se sa nema miensa we nyina ebetimi akononim First Sky Group okay honum ye ehun First Sky Group commission phase 1 Yendi solar plant match okay and also our hands
Yeva Ghanaian Times and Twaso Temamoto expansion 35% complete. Contractor implements measures to minimize inconvenience. As a Temamoto way no almost say abem. So because I Kwame Nkrumah breso. And yeah. Now I say the as do baby offer motorways or to say yes. Traffic will hopper because and yasem ketwa. Na just much women inside you move back on no. GAF rejects 60% HIV claim in recruitment medical screening. As if Mr. Mikael. Sometimes it and then social media so but who source no. We na ye tag fly no the atos so say omo ekobidi soja no. Ye kwhwe omumu jamu nipa homo pedusia. Enya HIV. But at the end of the social media so no source be any who and people were spreading it. It means someone who be social media so look for the source at the end of free and verify. It's not Tiana a fly or platform will be there to say, hey, you massa social media and near day baby are seen any day and yes, and papa. Ghana exports 120 health workers to Antigua. BC 120 minutes are also 130. And they say, you're training a doctor there for you're training laboratory technicians. Your training pharmacists. Also, Oko Health department na. Ya ni him say nurses ni doctors ni. Masha. Yo bebre. Na maybe omba ha. Omba bu boche so omo be 12 different health personnel groups. Ah omo nyina ofie. Omo nya adwuma nye. E na ba say Antigua for say omo hia bi. Antigua no be hye no. And we was observe na Antigua Antigua no Northern America and Southern America mfimfio punumu ho so she supon kitinkiti wi ho Antigua Bermuda ho na ewo na minister ne kasa no chire mu se nye honko a countries ni bebre abase o mo pe adwumayefo e bi pe mason fo bi pe capital so Japan kra so o mo pe adwumayefo ne mo izosua o mo kasa no Sanwa qualify nti nipa be mpem o twe aye training health personnel no mo nya adwuma nye no onyanfo kwabramenta aka no AK Daniel prefect o se intimi fo mu nyina no kra ba ko nti bi beko na o koye 3-year contract o mu wi a o person to aso ani extend ma on to aso anu wa fie no who expresses regret over US withdrawal from global health body na say to just say Donald Trump say World Organization ofrim America for you ofrim Trump there. And I was there. I say, I didn't know. Just a few move from the American the funders are UN bodies. Lazan, American, they go. It is a move from one that is almost funding. What touch him? It will scrutinize government business to entrench constitutional democracy, minority, and a canra. I think you're marking quick to an central Fushia. And I say, a bad may be omu yebiano, omu minority, no bet too many, Miss Ghanaian Monfantasumay, on bet too many chili. No matter who said the abine yeno, and no be boagana may, Amakemam Kememono, etimi and so etu empong. Engo.
But yan twaso na afi yenfa daily guide and twaso enfa emamwa. Daily guide say MPP, NDC, UC sued over electoral system. The na yaka ho asem na the three elders. The omode ekopiem say ene kwan fa so yi flag bearer no. Enya de a ekọ na nimu ye nti Supreme Court nhwe na emra no won chechire mu ye na samanfo abu mra no so ache pa for over 33 years. Onu mabu mra no so ti Supreme Court nhwe na on chechire mu ye. Fix failures in oil palm sector kwabena amening ena ede atudwa oil palm no sector no nema bi ho no manko ye nti omonhwe na omu NCC eno ewo krata no enim NDC flag bearer contest Nana Jane Pix Haruna Avenyo Avenyo de betu jase
no okay
Nana Jane obeko no
ose contest no omo de no mu be ye hye chen MPP de no
woko abefa Haruna
na eba the Haruna Haruna
be no ko so the president
Haruna beka say cause na obetumi edi Ghana so
the president
ya de nti sa pick so sa pay no pick ba na be so say say you get your thank you to as Jubilee House so almost a candidate afenyo ha na ka kire so Jubilee House on candidate
ono baby otie no betinsem otinsem
you say mumu de no duru
candidate no so first na kabako bi
you know them bra balance you say din
so you din too much
we are aka we ache say masa we aka we say masa ona line no mutito wo ase
sa onya boto
o say bi aka bi ache juro say masa ona line nya botre tina Julius ayedin because na nka si edo ye thank you to no na Julius so ye keep it no ko na ne wife janche on onya first lady bi di enye but I say Julius ate cool anyway
me trust ha that Lumbers estate case called High Court strikes out application no ha ko for so December
and I say High Court on say omoye letters of administration no o kan ye mra na say obi wonu anya wela omo mutimi apply to court for letters of administration see bit match na japade the spouse na yere children second third one parents tiasia fourth one customary successor say nipa na obi ayetimi ma eyeye ba omo application no lumba na yere penya kosi asewa no na ne ma no omo kofa ne ma no mienu ena omofa ni nuaba lumba nuaba o na edi na de nipa na ekoye ena ne ba no omode no eka ho kire se ono ma omokwan se omfa no nka ho nti uko apply na nipa no ma consent fa meka ho a untumi fa ni din hye so nti wo betima yi na frim na oba kunafo no ne customer sesa no nko aye ba se wo de ba no beka ho a je se mo man consent ono gitum de ba so kire se nyo na epani pani ho say the man person omo ya eye pani ni mum na eso ede oka ho nti affidavit o maso ni nyo say omunim ho hwe na course na nipa no ma okwai say fa de ka ho de a adenti ka ho nti obasem obato egu so omo nko utie ne ba no lawyers na je say omo say omo ka asem no amicably e ofie David I was say mo trans na mo amaka wi timode court ya approve ya anya fi na mo ba betwe man so ya ka say okay we oba we ne ma be fa we be fa we yesiesie ni nyina awi na makokota ko di authority no na akoyese ya bunsa fi mo be ba na hey say ma na ko embie no bi awo ma
omo person papa di no
asemo
ya woman na papa na abutrika discharge rearrested we dey what the guide
nasem na esre o say say abina police for ne bi attorney general de court a now mo pese ijawa you should be acquitted and discharged this is any ye jaw kra ba se kasa ya discharge odi a na hu say ebetimi asa achew
ya fa acquitted na nka
ya fa acquitted na nka ho a je say in law no unye free sa they can rearrest you obi a discharge no adabuti kanu na file setorara akoto court say court no kwase bibia ejiri verse o ti okoye na court botugu ye fa no msache no
adwe wo tugu anyway adwe da tugu
baba we got trust
over trust
and the daily guide and trust so daily MC daily guide daily dispatch Benepson and the editor so say President Mahama reveals what keeps him awake at night. Mampeni mama chere se Ghana jinjin
na you wanna
okay limai limai there was Ghana jinjin Ghana jinjin okay say former president Kofo de ba penny no obeka the same thing bra na atamil so buy na ma no asidi ade chiche ya MTN market enya on beka say you turn bus driver ne da no so kai say asem no ena akofo ba penini ene nchachofo din ko no ka say o ka say president no ade o say no ahomacho be so na papa ti o say na o de sensu na no ajakofo get giant o say ene me bi o person ye ne kwame ko no ni ho to say munya botre mo Ghana jinjin vote massively for Dr. Bawumia Opoku Prempeh to MPP delegates. Dr. Napo, Yano ran made Dr. Bawumia no. O say I need trying for no. Montunu boom, boom, boom. A Dr. Bawumia delegates no. Some will catch our mono no. I know so no more pa. Aye, but baby will be see be always a mouth for budget so pa. Bawumia to win MPP primaries by 57%. Global Info Analytics final poll. Musa Dankwa Ojine Samba pa 2024. Predictions say buy nyina on the end bem. No say buy ya betwe. Alai Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or no e na obetu Frank ama MPP. The besie bia Dr. Bawumia ne bedi nkunim na obenya ma no homo bopan aduonum nson 57% to lead the party.
If this is anything to go by, not just last time there no.
Yeah, last time so you 63 64. Yeah.
6%
reduction.
Right.
Menya because say that time na omoye nipa semiensa. Mebo nipa me say nipa na be yenum. To be a betwe kakra. But say we are nko mo sone so say super delegate say na omoye no no. Na omo say akora no for there. Kebi anka obeye isa anti
we have some target around 80%.
Because no say no na me kan ha. Say omo flag bearer no. Utumi nya de emudu. Na mobia who say it has the overwhelming support of the party. Ekoye tini poll so de but so when you poll na or still undecided percentage bi it could be higher.
Yeah, bet you
yeah, going pool no no. When you penny, you depend on how some those people make their decision on the final decision. Maybe on the the final days, yeah, okay. Who are fear that crown and I be sinipi. If you are not because I feed it, my imagine say we am control man. Into the first figure can go higher. Okay, Masa. Okay, sana ni party o.
Influences no doso.
Sana ni party o. You only people how we can na dream.
A confusion no.
Why you confused? Ubo wa that day now okotono na obe take decision
anyway.
Now we say omo ye promise bi ho a anopa won se no obi namu. Wa I didn't know me yes
so
obi are taking this year we can anopa na namu.
Oh, some me catch us here for contest bia. The day before the contest, ye nyina nim say kwa ha. Contest day in a swing here.
It should tell you say decision making no it me done anytime bia. Mahama on Ghana's unprecedented economic recovery. Say the mampeni ma kan no na no kwesi ada no. O say ono kra ho adwi no. Say Ghana's kasem no me say bekọ yie de na so afi de otimi aye no. IMF the World Bank kra ayo mo anwa.
Yeah, for the archives and twaso and farmer mo. Finance Minister settles 10 billion Ghana cedis contractor arrears as of December 2025. We the
Rose
Minister Gavins Kwame Agbaja. No, they are to just say, 10 billion na near see the contractor for Kano. Finance Minister to wa force you training in December and utia.
Training na utia.
I say finance minister settles 10 billion Ghana cedis.
No.
We try 10 billion.
Road contractors can brosa.
I say about 100 billion me ba.
Around them say contractors in na 100 but road contractors in there.
All right. Ti eno ewa ha. Afei government deploys over 120 nurses to Antigua. Yaka ho ensem.
Producer say Antigua man it say oh hini bi my hini bi ahivio kumase. I say producer.
A whole country, an island on its own.
O de jano.
What?
Oh, go town ma o ka o pa o
Next batch to go Jamaica. Masa. To
go to Jamaica.
Next batch to go to Jamaica. Barbados and Trinidad. And I just say, necessary, what then? So when you're Jumania, and the best plane number sure. Yes, Antigua.
Now I call you Barbados. Trinidad. Becca cannot Tobago.
I know,
Massa, how better than a commodity or the Copy be crying ebra.
all right. Now, my uncle way. As some person, we Jacobu now. I see Jacobu, you say boat and others to be arrested as Central Minister. We I galam say yes now. A to share police for us now. Continue to abako. We are now one more mudani yana bako. And you trying phone to her. And regional minister Dr. Mwakane say sebi say hunupa. And one more koyesa no mudi and no more. And they will be joining you now. Modern na woman.
Also, Mumujano on that camera na capture the year fa. More market.
You say boot, Jacobu, you say boot. All right, NT Miankwasi Honome. We a National Security Coordinator, our Sante Mante Muha, Ora Jabari. And Anambwa,
Captain.
Was say Kumasi Kalabule drivers in trouble as national security declares war on illegal transport fares. As we are carving when you are Bamoso. Munye na amanfo and Toamo.
You the national inquiry on Twasso or say government who said you know Deborah chief of staff on Funi Daha. National inquiry or say government tax AGI to lead Ghana's industrialization. Chief of such as a by the Association of Ghana Industries and sa say Ghana CBC for the Jumano or more any anymore. And no idea boy, but I say Yakoy anymore nearby. Yakoy anymore nearby.
Mentiasio, the Amma Mentiasi and say at least you want to so. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Ayan so, Edmire, say Ghana, see me to me anymore. This is 60s factories. Nebway. Minister man do not try. Last one cry kufa
one district, one
factory. Yembusa say a day resource ne I yield the amayen. Menkasa yield the resource. But hasn't been impactful enough. At the amount my Ghana na. So it's not impacting enough and can set level and can also woni. I send ke kwenim. I say controversy many. Enti yaka one district one factory wasam nim say be running but unemployment guso ekoso and Ghana still never be bro my import edeba your raw material still export to edeko so what are we doing nti ne yabeka na kama wa hanom say AGI for mehwe no momwa na yentimi NC industry enkoye the normal papers me ya churugu people so kama
yes
Mrs. Yakas nyama kagana ka obi no anko chen we wiase mu ha
anyway but fortis ya yesi but on say the kind of politicization say abai we ya oba we no beto aso
onto aso
and on ya several the toss me no ye say enema na factory na yesi no the critical enema yehia ehun factory na yesi ana. If you say, I did how to say here, it says crapa. Maybe I see factory, yes, I didn't you could see home factory. So, Auntie Kobasa, it's AGI na bad or my bemono, and then I am a day. Association of Ghana Industries, only name say, your crabby electrical cables, we eba. About so senior, you wait me a yen Ghana, I yen crabber. So, but say, Yan is Sunday, Jim say, be at the abandoned mua no acquay. So how the Commander Sugar Factory? Tambe ni see.
Mahama first coming.
2016 yes we. But who say you are not a with the full crown to home. Tinya raw materials. Na say ya no say afei dey say o ma operationalize no.
Ye ko school no. Na ye business kakraka ya nya actually. Ye so ko site industry. First
close to
raw
materials. Transportation, electricity,
workforce na say for ni na. Say bio we all can all customer ni say yaka you pay for no say be omo ya don't they consider all these
things into a problem no you see factories no but bia you see they very critical to the nation and you may hear pa na bi so a amanyosem nti no and I say abaye say trade minister last week no be can say what is what no dead. In the fact is see any nyina but so bia ma so. Is that what he's trying to say? So nti ka ade na ye hena ye a se sugar factory ye a na ato so. Say one day one factory do aban itimi aban da ntimi ye no. There say ye to so na itimi gina ne na so no. You go see bi wo jankoba so ginger. Back body e de wa gogo. Are you saying that this factory so nya fa so ni so? And now come board say the body si aba e may be a brain wo mu tugu no. Nti ni nyina nti woman age ya nkamum. Na factory yes bi that they betumi aboa ma age. Na afi going forward no. See factory hu say dey critical. Ade ehia pa no. Eno na say dey you see hu dey. Me anu kwa ba boa mo a omo so betumi ya compete. Because those factory ni wie. Product in bese me bodin. So we dey ya cra free China aba no. And dey turn no Ghana ha na price in double.
The tour Ghana and the boss so
imprenu. So the crab by 10 cities are Ghana the near 20. The same product too.
Trump at the policies be bar. Sometimes one thing I say. Tikana Hanum say Senka ye desire a your friend saying politics be bar and I say taxes be able good sign may be swa. But yen to me yet of our own being to me yet. Because one bay no more do one and a crabber. One bay no do one and a crabber.
Enjoy your
one yet. One yet.
Interesting. BOG urges responsible media to anchor economic research. And now Dr. John says, Yama, Governor of Bank of Ghana, was this central for Yemo Omojuman Hudopa. Sabe Sika Semno Air Cosono, Bitimi Akui. Your leadership is worth emulating a Visafi Ankra, Estols Mahama, and also some Ewa Yanko.
But yan twaso na yemfa offer honorable aba nti ye ne yama ne brewo na chese wetimi apemu ha se honorable asenso boachi bantam asenso boachi so bantam no guna tadie no kama pa yaso kuma nti
Diego Jasumra.
Right, yes I say with the What Scientific Herbal Hospital Dr. Nimo ono ene the womb and penis repairer anti sebi oba bema ho atochema bra na ontimi siesie awon kwa na apede a obenya ba ne bi atonsa so ebi kwa no wonya enta ahenasa anase bohun nan na chese wona wo sene no na wona wo kro no sanso na we bema o prostate no problem aba ho eno so obeboa na wayi afri ho no wo sa obrebo ana wakoma eno so ho atochema bra na wo mo akokram ena etete wo ye ama oda wo na odi no credo stage ben mesro mane how ko Dr. Nimo ho ewo ni What Scientific Herbal Hospital na wontimi emwanyin firi ho emfa emma afei nsa yade ahodo be ma sabie o sinanimu a o se o spark car na ejantimi gina so ha se don hwiri mienu a na ejina so na de oboso nwe na opetrasa na ona ada hokaja na eno emwa ko na wo mwa eyentehyewa na ha wo eyesikyire yade eyemojamroso typhoid yemukro anase mubuye dompe anahonamu ene haw abam etwere ena etete wo ana hepatitis A, B and C and channel referee asem yade ben na ha wo de oda se wakwa nan na wakọ yaso emienu bako kumase ena bako ewo enkran kumase ye watonsu munako junction enkran so ye wo eye mile 7 overhead na ekotantra kwan so ye ben Janet corner na ye adwuma fi dwada ekosi memenda no pano so bo pema kopense no siambo anwumre ena ye bepon adwuma na won fidi akese ho no yade be bia akose bia no ye betimi ahwehwe na afi ye di netru aka no friend pay 40244 087 687 0244 087 687 and 0279 087 687 0279 087 687 so
Opana phone see mfanto ani se mobile phone ben na ope phone ni kra wona yedada e freeze obi kasa wonte afi na aso bobo sika no akoto phone for sebra phone bi a open beje na tetene kakra Samsung Itel Infinite Techno ene iPhone nyina no ebi enso e wo ho o de oba ase opi kakra manyene de beto ase na ade phone na ma me ye adwuma nyina na metete na kakra ti uba oso ke mi de phone ma wa kakra be na wo de to ase a na wotwe bosom na so be da bia me twosusu na etomu a na me hwan e de atom enso e de ama bra brown in original phones na opa na eton Kumase opa na phone shop ni mienu nyina wadum ba ko ne Prudential Bank bank na yiko hasabosana se no ni ba ehwe ni ba ko so ne Ezra FM ene de hwe mo ene ne nkasa e wo 0248 255535 0248 255535 na fi 0200 866 455 0200 866 455 so. All right. I'm hearing messages no kakra na fe yemra. I say, Afa, NDC and their leaders propaganda becoming too much. If you listen to KWD for 1 year and you are saying every month Metro must give you 17 million Ghana cedis, how can you use some of the money to pay and get spare parts to maintain the buses because of propaganda to black the previous government KK from Accra and all the way so a free a buyer? Also, police officers argue that announcement highlights a long-standing salary imbalance between the military and the police. Despite the critical and continuous role of the police in maintaining internal security, it is a widely held view within the service that over 80% of day-to-day security operations, including crime prevention, investigation, patrol, crowd control, and public safety, are handled by the police, especially within town. If I know what actually ten by me who will be a I think we will look at that later on. DJ Opaide more from Swami. I plead with all candidates to accept the outcome of the election. The primary election should be peaceful because among us, no violence. Greetings to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Chairman of Dino Kwekwa, and then Honorable Maswell Fusu Buachi, and also dear Yawade Ebayan. Okay. Malam yankwa press conference in minority kweketwa no ye entie Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin semo de atudwa de afa aben ho na ne semo ka no bi ene se NDC aben omo sa omra ne so mbae no omaye adwuma pa ne mo hunu se ye MPP abanada no IMF okoye and debt exchange program no eno na ene aso abanti within 1 year NDC nye bibia ya omo edebesa ohumra ne afi wose aban no galamse activities ekoso ni na gold board om de esi wo no gold board of ugu so to gold sa ba be de akwaje dollar ba na be de na gala no enkosoro afenyu ma kenkan sembebre yenkoti de afenyu de tuja na ebefia yasanso abeto so na yedi nkoti mala wa yakradwa yenti minority press conference na ekoso enra ne nsemo a minority leader Honorable Alexander Afenyu Markin de tuja na yento so.
Edun katia ose oko thank you to meanwhile no campaigning
Kessben
there are who ni say Isa aban e won your own preferred candidate Jubilee House before so mo candidate o bedi flag bearer amomo na party no so one candidate nti enche bi ebedu omo so but the person can say MPP there nyame ya adomo after 31st yan ye wo parliament ya wia taso se kwen bia so no ye de baako ye enka bom ebetai ne obewini n'echi na ye nyina ya boa e ma party na akone kan nti no NDC for mundwe omo no mudi omo fi asem ya nhwe kra na ebia by mid this year omampei Mahama eba be ye lame duck president because obia e petumi wo show omo a vice president also onu subedi president and then I'm saying yet say onu afa haruna idrusa ya no running mate ade no atasa wo bebia omo de npo de
also kai bibi o say mampeni mama and leaders on the temptation so kai mo bia antem no say tete obeba onko pe baby ntra okoka na Singapore on kan kire Ghana fo nyina se on be petete bia eno so nti afenyo
This presser may not be done and done well without at least talking about this third term agenda. We are aware that Mr. President himself says he's not interested in third term agenda. But we take this opportunity to also mention to Mr. President that, Mr. President, we are aware that many of your party members want to put the agenda. Please tell them one more time. Maybe when you said so in Singapore, they didn't hear you. Mr. President, you haven't spoken about your non-interest in third term in Ghana. Please tell your people that you are not interested at all. They shouldn't lead you into temptation. And by the way, it is not possible. Also, we have heard that certain people have filed certain processes at the court. We also have this to tell my Lord Bafoboni. We know that this job was handed to you on a silver platter. We know that you have your masters to please.
Right, we somewhere minority leader kind will be in some of the dorsal. Okay, for dear, okay, gold board dear, okay, Chief Justice of Extra Parliamentar, minority no chase on boycott because and then maybe quite cry fast so dear Jumano essay and sano, or more our home and some eka. Brenunti intimi and munina. Kayanko Jasombra, so na inya kwaina yeni enko. Fanko Enterprise and Fanto him, say what's the dine we. Plumbers ababe ye ho adwuma ma wo so open China door, turkey door, jacuzzi, shower bath, cabinet basin, water closet, 4-in-1 showers and near market nyina enhwe bebia Fanko Enterprise ro showroom na be won se omo azoye omo showroom ye mienu baako brofodu Fanko Plaza bibia ho e na aba Kumasi adum so a omo wo yerpa FM chiri ho omo ne Tony Sack Electronics ne din hwene mu from 0551 011 767 0551 011 767 na fi 0555 0479 0555 047929 Fanko Enterprise, complete home with a smile.
My Fanto nim ese school pombi and school kese bi epe teacher for womo qualify na omyomo aye dwuma underline word na qualified teachers teachers de gumu ahodo bebre na de wa quantity school a wa qualify so kira de ehon sem na omo eken se oyo bi otisa na woni je ho so person kira de e wo school ma mesrawo for application letter na fa CV ka ho na bomode abo anan brak front desk e wo Kessben FM has the house na yewo na de ababeja ho anase obetimi e the application no any CV no aka ho na de akọ email yeso Academy of Destiny 7 Academy of Destiny 7 here figure 7 and your word 7 so Academy of Destiny 7 @gmail.com almost abeka no mo watu anko twetwe so every hall
Saranso na Gracefields Academy CMFA N2 anim say obaatan bi a wo adwuma wo Kumasi adum kayetia asafo bantama so wo ba adwuma fa bofra no brokrum na opon wano akofa no na baatan bebre ba bia ne ba no ku school ba bia o adwuma motwe dukusi akora na ade no ku school ansa no waba ebo no miensa no na ya so sa akofa akora no bi wo so akora no abekọ fie na bi kura woni ho so wo no ba Gracefields Academy akora no Kumasi adum he di opon ya no abefa oba na ade no kọ omode Montessori approach and a Ghana education service now to school more beautiful ambience just open sample environment no obesua de ho ekoye pa chechefo de nyamsuru and a chichen kore wo nyamsom ekwan so a yen kokyere mo ne ma bia ensem fata na omubon kwara no ban ye pa classroom so bibia koso ye Gracefields Academy so mo Kumasi no mo Grace House abosan ye to aseda house den ya so na omo ewo ene omo kasa 0541 03 4267 0541 03 4267 afi 0207 126216 0207 126216 na afi 0594 792522 eso
Yeto dan we abronsan e won kran. Yeto dan ti upedan ato won kran a. Na chese why tentem na number yi wafre a story building. Ubehunu e wo Tantra Hills ho and abehu sa dan ti upedan ato amesro fa telephone na free number 0244 900-449 0244-900-449 ana 0540-934-505 0540-934-505 na wajinchirimu eye.
Saran so na Kessben University College so enego so free or say obi a we SS unya 6 credit pass nko ade a bomodia ebra na also ebeto awade sua so course omo no edoso omo Bachelor of Business Administration, omo Accounting, Marketing, Human Resource Management, Banking and Finance, omo Information Communication Technology, omo Computer Science Entrepreneurship, omo Bachelor of Arts in Media and Communication Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Politics and International Relations, Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration and Leadership, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Midwifery, Logistics and Procurement, Supply Chain Management. Now, say unya 3 core subjects, 3 elective subjects abra. Na admission form no to be a multi-credit savings and loan. Crabate you see no more. I start Ghana member bia. Kessben University College City Campus no dum ene asida how dan edin hwe nim Kessben Media Kumase dum ne nkran Kessben Twin Towers abosem mu nyina no ebi ewo ho o main campus no contrast Lake Road ene wo mkasa wo 0501 637383 0501 637383 eso.
Kessben Travel and Tour say wakwantu hu sem no sen na tie hefa na otukwan akọ wiem hyen na abefa mesro eho empenten kwa eho amanebo afi eho afutuo se ticket na reserve hotel na person reserve sika person de tu botom de akokra no unim honom ope ho animde bra na fa nyina bedan Kessben Travel and Tour na yi sa de so na free so hanya afi na akochinchi akobusa so e bia na nipa kra mo accurate information we eye Travel and Tour ya ye djuma mfie bebre a unye ho asam kitikiti kra enka tiaboy aden na omomoden na mepiem e wasda house a first floor eho na Kessben Travel and Tour ewo and then pay for metnase na de da wakoma so apeso mo yeboa no womo entuhu anamon emon se flight na kra na person who schedules se ticket na person reserve ma se information na wo pe se de na wo pe ni nyina no fa be down womo ye de ba kwa ba betwem ene se ma ticket on credit branding pay for bidding komo or Kessben Travel and Tour first floor the house any wo and after 0209 434999 0209 434999 na yenin komo.
All right. Ansana yebeko eno na bo bedin komo no. On se kubia from NPP intellectuals. And Robin Central for CI.
Okay.
Say the best person to lead the NPP. Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Enti di omo kai. Omo nyina so. Na emra.
Okay.
Ewo NPP amanyoko no abato ayede wona nim nyame ya ado ba memenda e wakona nim ewo kono ewo afimpi mienu ene betimi aka amanyoko no abo
Patriotic Intellectuals of Ghana, National Association of Tescom Patrons for Bawumia, Tescom members, and professional groups within the MPP across the nation, and YSR press conference. Yejidise ure nipa numa ayekona Dr. Bawumia any will be a politically or experience. Oshe being running me for Omampeni Dada Kufuado for 8 years, or be a vice president for another 8 years, or a flag bearer in 2024. Until politically in Ghana now, we Omampeni Mahama, Ubia no political experience, he said Dr. Bawumia. Ebio Ure ne said they are born a home modern competence. Say a idea with competence. And also to me, Dr. Bawumia, for all the MPP flagship programs, Agenda 111, Zipline, drone delivery, mobile money interoperability, gold for oil, all these interventions, Bibi, Dr. Oshe, Bibi, cause or man, no, I vision, no, the Bibi, but yeah, GD said, Upubi, no, the Omai anymore, any passer. Ena yehian nti bio ye gidi se ne vision ebio obi no edi o man animu a eso onya obi a ne hojo na n'adwene mu ɛdɔ ɔyɛ obi nso so a ɔyɛ sɛ otumi de akuakuo asom ahorow nyinaa bom kristofoɔ ɔkɔ kristofoɔ asɔre ɔkɔ muslimfoɔ asɔre ohun traditionalfoɔ a ɔne ɔmo ka yɛhia obi a ɔbɛtumi aka ɔman na bom ɛno nti na yɛgye di sɛ memenda ɛbɛn delegates yɛkɔ akɔto aba no yɛnto aba no na yɛnto ne bum yɛmfama Dr. Mahmood.
Wei ɛyɛ MPP intellectuals ɔmo asɛm ɔmo ɛde ɛto dwa ɛnora ɛnso ɛno no right. So who carries the day? Ebeto so ɛdi nkɔmɔ. Honorable Francis Asenso Boache, Member of Parliament Bantama. Ɔsikane no yɛ soafo a ɔhwɛ akwan ne akwantempo so mampenya na Akufo Addo abrɛ so ofie ha. Ya ene yɛne Honorable ebedi nkɔmɔ afa hobobo a ɔmo yɛ ɛfa akansie baso ho. Honorable akwaba
offer yeah
afisia paso
afin committee afisa na Nyankopɔn ya domina yetiase na ye wa hoden na Ghana tumpon
na niema te sei
enoma ye imu bi de giri se Nyankopɔn ne yedi ne ye said the Bible me yetiase and in all things you have to give thanks to the Lord. Said now can maybe na you are bem and I'm your software. And I have come here in a different capacity. So we are sitting. We are sitting dear than Adani. Intina oh ha baby I will be a so when you pay. Enti Nina can abrabono.
No I said to you my note there was a more bet when no more buying up policing. So policies no. Be a cost. We try and change. Near Melco, it's a kakra.
Oh, about way they've been lucky kakra. If you say, we are a bra pipi bar bem. Now, the first 4 years, no, we were touted one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Maybe be a cost kama pa. And now you know COVID didn't have boom. I say all economic fundamentals. And you're gonna come we are seeing na. And see, and no be a day. A ban sounds so no MPP are by ye share out of the crisis. No, you didn't know go from pa. One of the things good for your program here. And no boy. Now I do not touch it. It's a bit me a boy my enya. I'm no nisika. Ede aboy mine. Nti na chassis say picking na you got to buy free. Nti aban we buy bo here o fa hihye bia mai enso no. That side no. Egusu achieve the result. So they have inherited a process that we started. Omode ebo mo adwa so ne nyina ye nhihye. Nti no me hu hye dem hu hihye bia omde agu foma. Boa ni nyina hihye nti obetwa face a form eden mo focus no ma boarding in hu bibia because on buy some can simple ti say o kan galamsey asem eno ma ba ko a ban we omo fa so nya akonya de ba ban so mo ba galamsey no esu bi twakra so bete be year free. In fact, if you cry, they normally say 2 months, 3 months. Now, as a president, Galam say, qua or powers nina. And so, I'm going buy 1 year. Be a dear dance, yes, Galam say, no, I West. Ain't he? There are this and many others, and no more, enquiry. A crime for so ye, Chief Justice. More, election, more promises, I won't bomb you know.
Kessben.
Can be a you know. It's honorable for your marking. No cancer, President Mahama. Tete. A idea of my track them, my share. Some person will be bisa. And so bad, opening baby John because I am interested. So some woman as I Chief Justice then Intino, yeah, home. A home constitutional review on the by Nina Kahon. My no maybe uma ye approve next is a parliament to test majority crown can change that. No ma we nyina ekoso. Ghana democracy there nyina nim say Ghana de yena sebi obi aboy this the democracy by na come fast so majority in parliament omunya in tumpa so mo faso sa ye democratic structures no ni nyina nya de so ani it loses public trust and confidence in the government and the governance process. And you know, there's the commenter meet me I can far almost so far on my but overall no almost share that you be a chance to be a NTMI to about my home.
Okay. The another to say is it the corner dam when you mount actually there we were talking about them more. And I was saying but be a dream maybe that ebay mo koyi ni pa say 2028 mbedi nkunimu mbedi kuo jana so. I can see who say.
Hey, we back crime fan and chat MOT for Nichitu, Bantama constituency.
That's right.
Ayo madumti, many akonya edison. Oh,
tell our t-shirt teacher.
Sanity. Me cover beer, me t-shirt, me Bantama there. A bomb, no one am dinner. Na, yeah, MPP. Kabima mkabria ban amamu no ye na yeti ase pa nti abrebia no ansa na yebe choose a leader no ye free bi electoral college the delegate system no it represent party no structures from top to bottom omno mu ye yes from 1992 abesine internal election asisi bi anim ye delegate ne kwakoto aba omoto ade ombe yi no na nyina ya de ahoden atanichi empenifo a omoye nhye de odano elections committee chairperson owura Juwais so on any team won ba adwuma pa ma make sure say doubts obia no ya clear free first ni say na ekoto aba if you be proxy voting proxy voting na kenya asimbia woni ha na de wa yaba enso ya na ebi no adwon mo say ye de faso awie ma na bibi nti no omo committee ni se da bi se de be ya obi abenya no honte ase no enyi frio nti ya nhyehyɛ no bibia da na kwam ejiri se nyankopon ya adoma 31st wetumi ato oba no ye to oba no so a de oba we ni bia no ye nya de ahoden kwakota ne chi
ohwe ni penu ma ejina ya minim se wo candidate why now would you say more than a quack could you ever?
Yes, more candidates. Now a candidate and one and yes, more candidates on them their neighbor. Do so the can the GD say two things. No GD the you didn't qua obetimi amaya win. That is one. And at the tosun, the then obey president or one share pa. Edim puntuo ene nkoso ebebre Ghana man omo contest no minimum nyina
okay
some very closely for Kwabena Japan say pa na dwumu do pa onya akonya no betumi abuman no abra na me wo university na me Tescom president ye ko north any voter akoye polling station agents Kwabena Japan oni Jacob bitibi lamte omo na me omo efremi a me coordinate sa program ne ma omo efi ho no be ye adwuma wo president Kofi Abam wono aka so engineer wonim de but me ma adwene me say enya de a obetimi aboa me awene efi say obi wo ho a ya ton ne dada Brian Champon Madam Fupa, when my colleague of parliament, he was my colleague in government. Wunim de, oye jumaden. When me feel say any idea ubetimi amaya wene. Already chum, my colleague in parliament, my colleague in cabinet, wunim de. But me jiri say, ubi wa where more popular sinner betimi amaya wene. You can say the same thing about Honorable Kennedy Japan. Not in government, but in parliament. We got torn for the last term now or one and the period or age more parliament in 24 years, I say, a man experience be brave or no so any day. But Dr. Baumia, Onona, Sebi, Ghana, Yatono, Dada, MPP. And offer beer or no one will be a bonity. In my constituency, Christmas, you could fear film cotiche and money and your macacra. Mamma for cook beer, beer, say, not Dr. Bomiaba. Say, not Dr. Bomiaba. Weekendy, last weekend, a year me coin, beer, honorable, Muhio, Monk Assistant Dr. Bomia. Muhio, Monk Assistant Dr. Bomia. Ghana political system and an election pact, a tribute a Sabia to. Say the walk. Nessa one winning. Nessa one namontuno, a queer, or can was semi year, or conduct 2 year. O my Ghana for whom say, oh, you beer, or one kaboom, wouldn't kaboom beba, oh, beer, or one is your dihum. A beshow in the munyam. They did the same thing to President Kufuor. I brought by first time I went to me. I went only trust us and to Namun too. Ye state function be an or Casson policy matters. Be beyond pay. You didn't buy a boy. And you know, because na Atamios were new candidate on my ballot papers so than Uncle Baby Uncle Ton Honda. President Kufuor advantage over him, and my own winning. And this is President Kufuor be do so 8 years. Abra wo free ono. Na MPP the new candidate na neighbor. But na Professor Tamos na wakwa and this is for Antona Nkone. Almost had the neighbor for the 3rd time because na Kufuor who was the MPP's candidate no. Now we new person on the ballot no. Professor Tamos nya advantage over him. Unfortunately, Professor Mills and Vienna John Mahama by John Mahama by 2012 elections. It was a contested elections. Could be a Supreme Court. You find cancer P. Yeah, before the GDC winning. But because I had tongue, the Nekufado that you know now no one no be able to do sir. Kufuor. You didn't call you call Betty President Mahama. For the 8 years. No, President Mahama lost to Kufuor. And this is for to President Mahama because they knew say after 8 years no, NPP will be bringing a new candidate or ballot in the fufu. Ghana sympathy votes and so opa. In Pempensua Yedri. MPP for Sampempon 2 times, NDC for 2 times. Almost some candidates. They knew that their opponents will be bringing a new candidate. And then Pempemsui, Vice President Baumia, Tony Dada, Danafo will be him. NDC will be bringing a new candidate. Any quantity of Tony.
What's plans because 96 Moses Dubois. Ukomu send a performance no emwa.
Yeah, let me deal with now me back also we can say the person who can help us to win and the person who can also help us to govern to bring about development and progress. So yeah, can me hono na me but the boy there no and Professor Dupoin, call first no, repeating, and okay, appear make a book out throw a friend of the rivers of the sea, as they say. Okay, no, say if because in a prof none who do no mitino, ama all course our contest no. You can be brave, can say, oh, prof no the journal near the identity and why. And the man and Pennyfield who at that time as a son man they could President Kufuor by.
Okay.
Exactly. but oko contest no but oko contest no in fact time oko contest kra na be advice so onya be ni ade and so no koi but nkofo no mu di na chia no mu nim nyina no o mu firi na chi because support okofo if you say no mu hu say ne ho nye den obetimi de akọ and from that time nyina na prof and said enya ho den kese bia enye but he was a very good candidate.
Afi emra baby na o kono nipa obebo am o wi ni na afi wasa magana bibia akoya
it no where it's obvious say anamontu a Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia abra ilusu yen. Look at how he came out to accept the results and defeat. Jitu muntem. Emma attention ne wo krom nyina so esote. Magana phone say no, papa o don ne man. Obeka ya ne Akufo Addo. Mra bia e court. Emma court no ka say on a split decision of 5-4. About to be ka say ono no president obedi nti na Ghana. Ubi be hwere ne nkwadea ene kana oni de na enye ho no na Ghana for he decided say they will give him an overwhelming endorsement in the next election and they did. The same situation you whom say and how Mahmood Bawumia conducted himself. And you know it's obvious to say o tuo no mo bia Ghana for energy ho so penkabom o woni swadi ho. With this, no, it will be unwise. It will be unwise. It will be politically suicidal for MPP to change Dr. Bawumia, to bring in a new candidate, Afena, Obebe, NDC4, Ebe Kanu Wasem. The woman, the enemy, and the Okophobia. Also, a load, some load, political damage. I feel now, I feel be different. Oh, Papa, we can't say. You say no, so we will now campaign on that. So, me, I've come to the firm realization. Said the best person for 2028 to beat me win, especially when NDC is bringing a new candidate. It's Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia. And that is why myself, and when it comes to parliament, over 60 MPs, close to about 70% or so, 72%.
Out of 84, no?
87.
87, sorry.
Or in supported Dr. Mahmood Bawumia.
Wow. Yeah, we will be now ben mampeni pa. Dem ben no ye wa ben mu. The contributions are would ni mu. We are Ghana for him so be a day we cry no. The brain charge of Dr. Bawumia.
You see, Dr. Bawumia, who said he is an economist. Inti na jumu do ye pa. But economic management, kasano. The management of the economy, per our structures, is done by the Minister of Finance, the Minister for Finance. Okay. Dr. Bawumia was chair of the Economic Management Committee, but that is an advisory group. Omutufu. We are to cabinet for say it's not binding on cabinet. But the contribution, me and a boy, I have already indicated that in our first year, we were the fastest growing economy in the world. All the economic indicators were doing very well until COVID came. That is one. But Dr. Bawumia identified some areas here. Ama economy no akosro. I call it the enablers of economic development. That's digitalization. Sometimes I heard people talking about Dr. Bawumia first economy. When he said digitalization, because they don't understand economics. There's a big component of economics called information economics. You can Google what information economic is and its relationship with digitalization. Obi a wote bia, any student bia, ano, you should Google information economics to address a very important economic issues, which is asymmetric information. I hope my friend, my economist, Steka is listening to me. He will be in a better position to talk about asymmetric information and its importance to economic management and how the issue of digitalization can help address that. Internet we are BBR because of digitalization. BBR come fast. It enables economic development. So that's the area that Dr. Bawumia identified where he will operate. Because he cannot go and manage directly the economy. He's the vice president. He's the finance minister. But an area of digitalization, what na holding koshemu, a pushy, MBBA echo kama.
And I know that Metro Mass was a tap in up from the buy and increase your revenue from 10 million to 17 million.
That is economic development. Digitalization, enabling economic development. That's what I'm talking about. At the port, he did the same thing. If we are to do a research to find out how, for instance, the use of digitalization in helping to pay electricity bill and all that, and how it has affected the economy, you will see it has helped it drive the economy drastically. In America, we are research, but we don't have that now. But I can tell you that it's one of the ways of driving economic development and economic growth. Enti Syria and concentrate. Look at this gold board, good for oil program. He has said it. He went to President Akufo-Addo. No ko explain it here. No man. Agenda 111 initiative, the biggest health infrastructure program in our country. NDC for by in but tema COVID by ni husenkrofo a hospital yinya omunya good quality care, especially at the districts. When you say, oh, so that district will require any district hospitals. He was the one who sold the idea to President Akufo-Addo. I was right there when he came to discuss that with President Akufo-Addo. And I said, no, let's try and raise some money and start building hospitals for at least every district. And then this for by any program, Tino, or by any basa.
Kessben.
Now, you got to offer rules. You got to offer agenda one district, one factory. Sikani de sika ye taxes aye tuano. Ena ye de infrastructure projects. Nti ye buy so na sika bi ani ho. Nti ye benya sika ye poku ase, benya sika ye this, benya sika ye this. Nti say am first sika bi anto ne de. If they were committed to continue our project, they will find the money. But because you know so be big pushy. You know no we catch say any sika anto nti no omunye big push. Nti no there is neither here nor there. But it's a very important infrastructure program. Me gidi say yes aban no omunya politics no more pay attention to it. Yeah.
Afa yo hwe ne obi a obo wono mo a ono ayo bolt me take decision man obo so oyi na amount for influence. What bad about me? How do you see him? Is he a leader?
He's very bold and firm. You see, leadership and decision making enye entiatiamu enye dede a pen
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Enye dede entiatiamu is no hey, one of the most decisive and firm leaders we are saying was the UN Secretary General Kofi Annan. Very calm man. It's very decisive. He was the one who says, I don't need to pound the table to show that I'm firm. You don't need that. You graduate them. But if you're a president and you sign something, everybody follows. So then I wouldn't tell you Dr. Bawumia is very decisive.
It's a Musasano. 24 months for him say, I said, Nanado, na Eddie neighbor.
No. Say Nanado, na Eddie neighbor. No, say we see, yeah, that policy now, you know, because a competitive process, no. So we no contest here. Or person can be, a more look weak. As a weak candidate, no take advantage of it. Intina no more kasa. But there's no indication on the part of Dr. Bawumia say we're a weak candidate. Unless people tell me this, then I can also point to say this is not true. But there's no indication at all say we're a weak candidate. He's very firm, he's very decisive. And when you're the Akunyani Shonsa, it's a different ball game. President Kofo, I didn't come for President Kofo. Almost a week because he's a very democratic person. But obey a president, you know. In you say, I feel like who's needing a video.
I think so, you know, as we see very part.
Sanity.
Sanity.
Let me say me Tuesday, will be a me a calm. But when you go to the work I did at the ministries, you was hey. On your boy, dear, exactly. Yeah, and you know, it's Nyano Cresse when you're decisive. Nyano Cresse or a weak leader. He's a firm, strong, and decisive leader. I Ghana Hiano at this time.
For now, I'm on an age and which the performance in the last election, I'm saying, how did you see the votes pattern? There's also Munya figures, no.
Of course, it's clear that a coalition results nearby and Kessben, you will be brave. And the opponents have been trying desperately to say Dr. Bawumia. The party did the research. 3 different research levels. Election review committee, 3 different ones. Nina concluded say it wasn't because of the candidate in your results.
What are some of the findings?
One of the things is as a result of the COVID now economy no what in a bar form. And my MPP be very unpopular. Yeah, we went into a debt exchange program. And no, it was a necessary thing we had to do. But Mijiri said, nya akonya no anchrechi mu anche Ghana for. Say obi okra na pension, yes intimi ntua ma. Na bi dim kro madwen mu say aba afesika no. But it was just a delayed payment. Nya akonya anchrechi and I say intimi anchrechi Ghana for mu. Ma Ghana for bu free. It's one of the reasons. But no, those painful measures no and aboa my economy no epic. And Ghana nkwane yes other countries did the same. And economy no epic. Rwanda did the same. Other countries did the same. But the anti-man church amount for buffy. Now one is osika. Say abayafa and aban intimi ntua. Do not say abayafa. But then yes abayafa a delay payment no. Into Ghana for buffy. And no man for kotoa. And yet Dr. Bawumia entra. Me constituency. Time I campaign. Me kwa say since watch it. They were no bantam no be campaign idea. And indeed they were right because we've done a lot of things there.
Within a short time, na bantam queen bridge
queen bridge schools, astroturfs, hospitals I support home memory repair dwuma mo. Obi say coffee be mo out to say ye tie nkan baby. On the day of voting we had to beg people to go and vote, even in Bantama.
Kessben.
What you ask me, no kind. Almost say more internal elections. Sikane ba mo chema mo pa mo ye na ye to abane
me mama ye bi
nti no sometimes cry no ebi no this say money is cancer no akoto
no correct
anya Dr. Bawumia intra what has Bawumia got to do with Bantama? About 29,000 people decided not to vote in
Bantama.
Yes.
Wow.
What has that got to do with Dr. Bawumia?
Now why you
exactly a party ST and ne omo nyina di adanse say omo nu ho no mo fi se bia omo ye mo nim say no mo ye nyina na e be sofa so be kaya ye to aba no me ba studio in Kumasi the last 2 weeks me call round me see and she share MPP dey go for Ashanti region in Kumasi rules na and other things no say yan koto aba no they say akonya we free and sa she nyina no e beka na me ka and then be enu mo ho cause MPP for ye na ye ba mu a se ne tie bia no Ashanti region enu Kumasi e find my prefer because about we no more should them pay attention to us sir so enti enye because of the Dr. Bawumia intra we went to that election when one of our key figures Orua Alan Chematin left the party. He was a member of the government and he was campaigning against the government. He did not get any good showing at the results, but the optics wasn't good for us. It was a big damage for us. No kagum. Decided send the to my this that election, any election, some of our key figures are contested be now openly they were saying MPP for a acron 4 MPP are buying acron 4 they are thieves, even me with that basis out of hate. They did my essay, and some other government officials. It made the government very unpopular. It was a very difficult election for us. People are so desperate and they rush to compare President Kufuor when he was leaving office and President Akufo-Addo when he was leaving office. President Kufuor time no government official and as MPP ni be anywhere now or did President Kufuor and in Abayatem. Nobody did that. But now time we experienced that.
So say Alan there no in your impact
pa. It did. And also not only Alan, other peniphobia no almost so catch Ghana for say Akufo-Addo buying officials near corrupt. No. If you say no cry more impact than Alan there.
A new trust in Bia na.
No. Oh, now they Orefi. Even mine, I mean, I'm not looking at the phone. What's on air saying I'm a thief, I'm a this, I'm what? No new trust. I said our own. And some people also work directly against us, working with our opponents. Working with our opponents. And Dr. Bawumia. So Mobeka say, we're Muslim. Such a divisive narrative. In MPP before we are going to accept this divisive narrative, say Dr. Bawumia a Muslim, until we are going to reject it. So if you are a Muslim, there a future in our party. What will be the message are we sending to minorities and Muslims in the country?
That's awesome. No ketia no. Say ni zungu se ni Muslim community na metwa ma no. Research ndi na mumfa.
It has been responded to. And Dr. Bawumia was in my constituency. It has been responded to. They keep on saying, say, Nim Crawford Cra and to Abama. Dr. Bawumia is from Northeast region. Northeast region.
Kessben.
MPP, in the last election, we won 3 regions. Ashanti region, Eastern region, and Northeast region. But Northeast region, Kwampuna, the team increasing our votes.
Okay.
In Ashanti region, we draw votes. In Eastern region, we draw votes. Northeast region, and they increase their votes. The constituency is Wale Wale. We won there. In fact, we increased the votes in Wale Wale by 25%. The next town, adjacent constituency is Nalirugu Gambaga. We won. And these are regions, areas that were largely NDC areas. But as a result of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we are winning these areas. So how come?
Yes, or no home region they call Juma. But regions na kano.
No. I'm making the point. So I'm seeing the crown for crown to a man. And I make a say, no cressa, crown for 2 man. They also make a point. So we were Muslim. And I had the opportunity to respond to this in the Bantama. Dr. Bawumia is a Muslim. He's from the north, and he was our presidential candidate. In Shaiso constituency, where my friend and brother was the parliamentary candidate, Dr. Bawumia got more votes than my friend and brother, Stephen Amwa, Honorable Doctor, which is a predominantly Christian community. That should tell you, say, it's not about Dr. Bawumia being a Muslim. In Asinof, Reverend Intim Fojo.
That's Asin South.
It's Asin South. Asin South, sorry. Reverend Intim Fojo is a pastor, a man of God. Was a parliamentary candidate, but Dr. Bawumia, who is a Muslim, got more votes in that constituency than Reverend Intim Fojo. That should tell you, say, now say me call, sorry. I suffer for catch him say, Munhwe ye, na man consistent Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Senior minister of God in the Methodist Church. Say, Munhwe ye, man consistent Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Enti enye Muslim asem kra na asem bia they want to use that to divide our country. And we don't need that. Offer, obai ko school. Na a teacher near or chair na we Muslim or because we Muslim team one chair or banade and I say oba yareness or hospital that's a doctor near Muslim or because more no say oba obi a Muslim na on the governor of Bank of Ghana now they share ba and share pa ba Emma yin ho toya because say there be my fan because we Muslim na no be call president there I say I say encouraging with the greatest of respect encouraging ukrobie no a omani bia in New York today the mayor of New York was born in I think Uganda from India. He's not even a Muslim, he's a Hindu. And then America, they voted for a black man from Africa.
Yeah.
In the UK, they voted for an Indian, a Hindu. When any beer baby yes no, exactly. When you beer, and those of us who are Christians, no, one of the basic principles of Christianity is that all men were born equal. Be soon sing obi. Iti binim na kotioti eskema ebinumu. Sometimes ebinim to use as sofofobi dini ade. No more pushy wicked narrative. Say Dr. Bawumia a Muslim to divide our country for their selfish parochial interests. Ghanaians shouldn't allow that to happen.
More call around, sir. Delegates and say, so what do they tell him? They are saying, no more catcher, no. Dr. Bawumia. Because on what in same be brave, said, okay, can rock say maybe say, then do they tell him something? There may be on person Motiana or Mojidi say a bebwana mat with him so I call him.
Mushin Crampa, Mushin Cramp Papa, and I say, Bab Antima. He was warmly received. So many age. Pa machine and crying. I'm catching some concon in him. Na more on fire and no maybe a binimo cano. And ya sem munabem. Na obey so a president, it's my bet. President Kufo, somebody can fan on. You say untimi president because we are assenting to be president of Ghana. Can some enye maybe me kaipa I think refi newspaper no say president go for call program be and na odozu of kakra. Young politician because of your judgment data numerical intimina to go event with me dozu of kakra. Oh, people be trust you free or is weak. People no went a step further to say any your brother for cry at that time. As President Kufo came president, very strong man, decisive, firm, strong leader. So that is into be president there, this will be in Pewasama. You be church, no one be brave, okay, can be brave. But before say the one Pewasam, we see wasa, not Chanapan.
Yeah, process no. So far, what the car say, near to tin same be brave. If we say that, abo no, if we say, and if what the car process voting. So far, we say BBI come because my sign peace pact. You could be in the BB Kana, mouth show down. Who said this time around here, BBI come, Yanti BBI save you.
Yeah, last time, cross I need you. Last time, 24 years, she be brave. Come. Because it has never been the intention of any person in the party to rig the election. Now, rigging is a Ghana phone penana. No, it has never been. But some people, you obey piano, you try and find fault with it. Excuse me, be no more, but. There's intina we say making sure so be able to peace pack no crime say last time crash so you could do her of course okay election on the ground no there can be one or two people be try say on be no be but that's not reflective of what is happening everywhere. It's no be baby and that's what we are working actively with the police. We be a becho. But you shouldn't go and blame Obi or Baby say Obina. Sabi, Wako should be kutu pass on my baby. But for Boo say, Fabia away, Miss Aum.
Honorable, you say more born no matrim. Can I more the former executives nay, former appointees in Nabekahua? I must say, Nipan more than 200,000. And a penny de whom come be out by no tia. Say Nipan a dorsono. That don't be any reflected the broad base, the other drawn up panel. Won't say we be different from previous elections.
Well, of course, the larger the electoral college, the better in terms of representing the broad base. And see, last time, I think it was barely 200, but you see, it's about 12,000 delegates now become, which is broader, which is better. Yeah, me if say it has even become more expensive because when you're engaging these people, you have to.
I'm a penny calculation.
Yeah, it has become more expensive. Yeah, not to waste. But I say former executives, for instance, almost saw them those who are in good standing. Former government appointees, DCs, ministers, or some party anymore. They contribute one way or the other. Until Manakonya, let's also it take part of the decision making process. It's not a bad idea, but democracy is not cheap.
They been crack as a polling station on SM with trim. Woman, a work from pa. Honest, how funny are they?
I think ultimately, people are still pushing. Say, you're a party card member now. You are in good standing. You should be allowed to vote. Maybe in the course of time, we will get there.
And also, I say a for Batty Mokoko.
Democracy,
Okay. We the American Danamo Diakuku said, I would say Dr. Baumia, do it to my once a battle for 2028, and then some more catch Ghana for the Bema Ghana for GMPP atum. Na history, as he say, party the cool position 4 years. Or Masaba Bem. Is it possible?
It is possible. It is possible. The reason why it's possible is one of the reasons why I've mentioned that people were not happy, so they decided to not to go and vote. We have President Mahama votes were 2020 We are the same votes now in 2024. Our people mom and uncle to Aba. And a man Ebasa. And you know, see it me a year in Shisha ye. Now and Crawford, you go around and talk to them. The year ban the same to Uncle to Aba in no Quacasa. And then the first say promises are MDC a de buyer or Muntimi and ye. Nina Kahon, I be my yet me asaba. On Bamcas will create this number of jobs 24-hour economy, 1 job, 3 shifts. You have never experienced even one in a year. I don't know what they are going to do about it this year, but it was their major campaign promise. And we were expecting the jobs 1 job, 3 shifts. Galamsey was one of the major campaign promise. They have rather failed.
No, so my idea,
They have failed. They are making efforts, but on the ground, it's still there. On the mission. So we made efforts. They rubbish the efforts. In fact, at that time, the presidential candidate, President Mahama, that time he had to think of force. So about you, okay, yeah, we made efforts, but they were undermining our efforts. They are also making efforts, but the Galamsey is still there and it's getting worse. And you know, all these things, and I bet you when you're first year now, who are goodwill, the goodwill can push you. Second year, the third year, and you have a very good chance. Especially with Dr. Baumia.
Yeah, said okay. It be a first year and the omdo to Nema. By free this year, I feel that near mom can't so by no man to my nano. They're going to roll it out. Yeah. Traditionally, Ghana, who say, oh, we for first 4 years or so. Yes, I'm more call another 4 years. That's what we experience over there. Yes. How do you see that?
And Tissa, where Juma Bayan on the betcher. Senka ubi abane yo automatic says all cost can year and constitution makers oba co 8 years. Exactly. We are going to compare our record and their record. Unfortunately or fortunately, our record was associated with COVID. Senka MPP NDC abane was not COVID by year. And the story will be different in this country.
So
yes, I was right there. I remember when I buy a message, catch a president say on for lockdown, brah. President. So when I tell him what I said, so do you really understand the implication of the lockdown? Do they really understand when you lock down a country for 1 day? It's huge economic loss. We tried it, and eco-funds so be brave. COVID buy Sika and Kashisha to her for other you have to use the money to fight the COVID. You may be crying a free food crying. You have to pay for electricity for people, water. Na economic fundamentals in our say. But I'm for refi. It may be not sorry crying on that intimate court. Our Christian faith was undermined, was tested. I'm crying on the same as the people in the Muslim community. In school, in school, you see me in Kwajuma. Yet, me and Kwajuma na you to Uncle Foka. It came with huge economic loss. And this year, you are not experiencing this. They experienced at the time gold prices record high, petroleum prices gone down. Yet, I want to know and so far, you want some cone? You want some can? Of course. Of course.
You have Bemo. I said now, okay. Any probably who say, Abanomono, say now, okay. Say, Juman be a quite a fast year promise. Those who say, Minister do a modi Juma project, be or say, Moya Santa Reggie, Usamanfo na kasa se we mu anye we. Use sa na me nyina akutia mo.
And the crap. But the first do trust no.
Oni me se na
Some no we nyina no. Nyame admire to be corrected. To be corrected. But yeah, near Ashanti regional bros also. A choir year na Ashanti region no. Enya asem keto. Mitiwe bi o no bi akofa ha. Bi akofa say eh asenso. Some ye adwuma sa na mantimi ammo ho dawre. Ye kwan o. Ye Ashanti region Kumasi kwan pa. Eni abrosa but so abama yeah na you become a target. You become a target. O can be a among fantasy. But in the next MPP, you will do more. When I became road minister, we did a lot of things in Ashanti region. Ghanaian Ubia Dinwa dance say Santo Bantama. Nka Ashanti Mantemoa. Eko fa bono ne yina nka enuma be koso asensa. So
mo de interchange ko change nkrasi akwai. You know say the printer change some of by any as you almost see you crash akwai nti.
You see say interchange ni nyina are foreign funded.
Okay.
Because a huge money. Until you procure loan, you be cry grant. BM because of COVID-19 death restructuring. So sikani the interchange projects ni nyina the near secure we or more withdraw. The name secure so near discuss so no or more truncate process. And the cover problem ni nyina buy. Exactly. Yeah, until when you say consistent we be aside, they was starting like that.
The sign the same. Yes,
Exactly.
Exactly. In the going round, amount for expect to say the ticket moon na moba obey. Because
of course.
Because no say mampeni na nado. Asem wo be kan kwa brefo akwa. So it is asem ni na. Bebre te ya na unu mu di nkomo a na mu gide say amwa.
Yeah, but bebre also.
We yes swami interchange dey na.
You know see a project. You know a project. If you be come up.
Right, enti ye koye nimu no. Say me dey ba. Candidates na what nsem a omo eka. Ohu no say after Saturday. Omo maka nyina betumi abeka bom. Mo anya sa unity na ebeboa.
We need that unity. And mo GD say they should be the experienced politicians. So far I've heard Kobre Japan. Me say wo kan no. Eh. Beti brother champion. Me say wo kan no. Eh. Beti Dr. Duchum. Me say wo kan no. Eh. Me GD say ye to abani wi a. Omo kan
bo me say bi aka baako.
Me GD say ye to abani wi a omo kan ho nyina. E ba be kan ho.
No bo me say di aka baako.
Yeah. And because me GD say ye to abani wi a omo kan ho nyina no ba be kan ho. Ama.
Ohu no say candidates nsem no e bi equity am 2024. Said okay.
Oh, of course. Must be can wasem. I can wasem. Because it has never been you have never experienced in our country, in our party. It's a party ni penny for a cassetia party. 2024 nkwane ye experiences that. And I far so be brave. Yeah, I can wasem that. Yeah.
And Professor go about him also can be
unfortunate.
Because you'll be now be our expect to say obey his hard. Why? Have you reached out to him? Me for party.
But him say a be. And money they can kasa. It's obvious. It's a better person because when it's someone like can yeah. But we just say everything one more.
Party nimpenny for reconciliation. Can I say more yeah? It be said after the 2024 election, after the primaries. What you could say is functioning.
We all say that we do that after elections. SK Boafo in the past, Odi Hunjuma pa remember me Frima anti-Frima. Also so now Odi Hu akotene pa. Something for you nyina o ha obeboa ma iwia ebetimi akan ho abo. Yeah.
Is it true say no money say 2024 enye?
Oh, there be. We knew say we were challenged. Because we didn't appreciate the challenges we were facing. Of course, first of all, about 8 years. It's always very difficult to
break the eight.
To break the eight. It's like you say break the eight. Even in America, there has been in my generation. There has been just one
Reagan
experience.
time, yeah.
Reagan too. It's always not easy.
Coming
on the back of the effect of COVID now. Also, you said it was very challenging. And also the fact that said, you break key. Alan Martin broke away from the party to form his own party. And also some of the party from Penifona, so he incited MPP for grassroots against the government. I'm wine. And I can say now there were several challenges going to that election, but I cannot say lose. Maybe I don't think that is. But we are very aware of the challenges confronting us in that particular election.
You have more parliamentary resource. The pay kai any presidential and marginal would lose you.
You know, the father said that Ghana for be a buffy. My cunning the death exchange program at the buyer, Yanti and Chichimu and Ghana for. So what I say. Of course, Ghana have been created because what did be a Konobi so what I say. But in 2028, we are going to be in a unique position because President Mahama will be leaving the scene, and there are two new candidates. So we compare our record, 8-year record, and NDC 8-year record. We will look at all the various factors. The fact that MPP government experienced COVID-19. And who so but then you never heard. The fact that said during our time, gold prices was down, fuel prices were up. But these people, they are not experiencing the same. But on the balance, how are they reflecting on the lives of the ordinary Ghanaian?
So now, okay, and this if one be who say, say John Mahama ma nipa omdene banwa onye that popular marketable ntini bi no pushing say omra tetem one wo ya adwen sa and also can
so they've seen say Dr. Bawumia is strategic ntino say ye de ne ba he stands a much better chance and NDC for no so many obia betimi na contest no ntino there's a strong movement within the NDC pushing for a President Mahama to stay. But it's not possible.
But as I see you get impression, and
I'm saying it's not possible. It didn't say we ask him. Forget about even a student get here. Yeah, we have lost in our country. And when you were coming to be president, we were complaining. You knew you were just coming for one term. Now could do her. Now I deny all that. You want to jettison the laws of this country for your personal benefits. You move my sir. But they are pushing it strongly. Yeah.
I'm pushing pa.
They are using several. One of the young person court.
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court. Ma interpret constitution. Say you can say.
2 terms.
It's 2 consecutive terms. Democracy no one of them is also a constitutional review.
Yeah.
Almost parliament 2/3 majority in parliament can
do it. What I was saying is, 2 tests. Mumuni, almost 2 tests.
I said they know they have it. That's why they want to use it. They know they have it.
On parliament, say mo number no afon pa. Who say me me a pejano 2028 have a majority. Because mo city be mo lose kra na mo lose da.
Ni nyina ye are hosem. Ni nyina ye apparent disaffection. Ghana for no manya mai. Ni na aka ho. Nti affect a parliamentary candidate, affect a presidential candidate. But we are going to get those seats back. Okay. We lost Cape Coast, we lost Takrade. These are traditional seats.
Is Sunyai
Brekum. Domas Group. Sunyane.
Wenchi crowd is almost 8 years ago.
So,
but Sunyai Brekum Doma.
Yeah. In Accra, Dome Kobenya.
Accra Musit, I come so far.
And see, no man could. No man could.
I hear saying lesson.
But Nina, Abrabon sanity. God wanted us to learn the hard way. Until she share no more pa. Be fine.
Right. Honorable T, final word out there, ma T4, T2, MPP for any delegates, no. Ahead of Saturday, and say,
yeah, in MPP, day, in him say, you're 12 and a year candidate. Money, Denico. Giri say, and conform Moko, Munina Sefata. Then so, the eye or Sefatas I bro be ideas. Giri say, Dr. Bomiani attorney dada. And this is for the new candidate, Eba, 2028. Esem. Ubi a attorney dada no. Ubi o nimkono. And they know.
Ejina
Tripuano. Dr. Bomiani attorney dada. Gana ubi a nim no. Esem. And who here share delegates. And who here see in the sea. They go for new person. Beba. A new person. No. I feel near beton. New person, no, I feel you be can who some mammy be defend. There be a be my juman I dear my. But said the Dr. Bomiaqua, a be my jumano, I am ramai, the straight delegates. Some more, my father Dr. Bomia and Sanko. Now a be bois, I might made Dinkunim 2028.
Before so Bania Castle near 63 last year, we know what you say, ever cost run a beber for.
Well, but I must say that this election is very competitive.
Okay.
No two ways about that. I think that Dr. Bomia is ahead. I am very impressed with the campaign that somebody like Brian the Champion, for instance, has done. He has shown force. He's my friend. He's done well. I didn't know he was going to do this much. But Brian there, service car with you.
I don't have to know.
Might be real, baby. When this car was
Exactly.
Me could be in Conaqua. Until one is also persuaded, so we say you could not
call round back on me.
Yeah, MP Square, call round cry, 7 he's brought some competitive spirit to be. And I energize it, grassroots. Yeah, but not that notwithstanding. The delegates are not going to choose. We are not looking for the richest person. So I say, we are not looking for the most handsome person. So we be at home for pa. The other can me. That's right. We are branches. Exactly. It's near people beer. Ya tone dada Ghana for nimna be my jumano I am rare am I and only Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Until by Saturday be 2-4 the near say at the end of the year set
2-4 there. Possibly between 5 and 6.
5 and 6. That results number.
Near $100.
Honorable, and I say if I will be catching a bantama for now, mouth for you in your kind.
Bantama dear. I'm saying, down on the more. Said the beer almost so almost so party in the moon. Even in this difficult period of MPP, your coalition, I got 84% of the votes. Yeah. It's up. But for the mammy dear. Any Miss with Dami no more, Miss Midomopa. It's in a brave beer, Minya. I made Damos, the Bantama for us. Say, oh, my mamma Konya, no Musun Tamachi. Then Moama in Puntu and Koso, per se, the bar, and Potemon. Also,
Right. Ana era sifi era no play. Ba fa onyumwe. Edi ade dwade no e ba ewe ya ne sa birthdays kakra o ha ne de sore so na afi amakwan ama so no tom ranten de akudi mu nsem a akanyina enso abeto so honorable Francis Asenso Boache MP for Bantama, former minister for roads and highways and no edi and country pages. Why crowd wa ye amafo ndu on birthday ne na yemfa ensore so titia pass sia na yenko. Okay. We Efriminia Michael Fosu Efriye ho or say happy birthday to you, Chelsea Fosun Tiamoa. Or say you are a year older today and it's gratifying that you still reflect both the glory and grace of God. May you continue to be the delight of the Lord, the satisfaction of your parents, and the pride of your generation. Blessings, the first fruit of my body. Keep smiling, glory. We Efriminia Michael Fosu Efriye and Odemba Man Baba Chelsea. Say Chelsea and Yinipa Nyagro. Happy birthday to you, Mary Efrifa, aka Pinky. As you celebrate another year of life, may God's goodness overflow in every area of your journey. May you continue to grow into the best version of who you were created to be. And also a dear and happy birthday to you, Trifina Margaret Kusi of Church of Christ International School. Trifina, today is your birthday. So may God bless you abundantly on your birthday and the year ahead. May He order your steps, protect your heart, and open doors no one can shut. From your mom, Victoria Menu. Happy birthday to you, Felix Akwesi Safo Jr. May favor speak for you in rooms you haven't entered yet, and may blessings rest not only on you, but on everything connected to you. From your wife, Ahmed Zenaibu, Angel Blinks, IT student level 200 at Amstead, and all the way Emma War. Happy birthday to Mami Dufie Echampon. Mami Dufie Echampon, Che Obeng. Mami Dufie Echampon, Che Obeng, Mrs. Managing Director of Glyco Life. On your birthday, I pray that your life continue to be filled with purpose, peace, and favor. May your days ahead be filled with continued success and well-deserved joy. May the days ahead bring growth, joy, and blessings greater than you ever desire, your heart desires. From your lovely sister Abigail Boafudonko and your brother Boadum. Hey, we from Francis of Glyco Life. Anyway, I was sorry about that. Happy birthday to you, Abna Dora. May this new year overflow with blessings beyond measure. May this year bring you everything your heart desires. This coming from your lovely sister Abigail Boafudonko and your brother Boadum Lot. Happy birthday to you, Magdalene. Magdalene, I pray that this new year of your life be filled with divine guidance, open doors, and endless grace. May today and all of your days be amazing. This coming from your friend Malik Berry. Glorious birthday to my lovely son, Kwabra Bunsu Amo. Kwabra Bunsu Amo, may God continue to strengthen you and bless you with wisdom, knowledge, and favor from your father, Dr. Richard Amo of Calf Chemist. And also, dear, Yawade Ebrewo, and so, and no. Happy birthday to Angela Ajaman Efia of Ejoso Etia. You are the most amazing girlfriend ever. Hey. Wishing you a day as bright, as beautiful as you are. May all your wishes come true. From Kennedy of Chirapatre. Happy birthday to Foreigner Yao Tufo. Today, I celebrate you and all the joy you bring into my life. I love and cherish you today and always, Foreigner from Milito, Chirapatre, Estinodwe Free Ebaye. Happy birthday to Icon. Icon, keep dreaming big and shining on. May this year bring you everything your heart desires. May your journey be filled with peace, happiness, and the courage to achieve all your dreams. God bless your new age. Blessed birthday to my son, and blessed and glorious birthday to my son. You didn't know. And may God continue to strengthen you and bless you with wisdom, knowledge, and favor. You and our household have a blissful new age. Happy birthday, Kwabra Bunsu Amo. Be blessed, grocery. Okay, the day Kwabra Bunsu Amo. I think that's so. Happy birthday to Mami Dufie Echampon. Che Obeng. I think I've done this one Okay, so all these ones have been done already. So I think that's bring it to the end. Here for my friends here. Now I mean sorry so take about Sudan Kwanka. We have the morning crew. Malamia Rasif and Kwachi Director show no meeting Edikofia Pierre sorry so now say Joe La Cabetrase what the agudi moon some a Medford action and a Tonyami Admoa and then you may Bono Cheney share. I've been changing me this so now I'm on your some work can you know. Remo Akrabo. Bye bye.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Gotta pay some bills.
Mensa Kamekao!
Now what so dear?
Hey, Charlie, what's it? Imagine buying your favorite gadget and driving home a sleek saloon car.
Oh yes, with my